mother effing BAE MOOOOOOB. What up, what up? It's your boy Keys, Keys the GOAT, Keys the president, big Keys with a big Y and a big mouth, and ain't nobody what? Pop me in it yet? Yeah, you get it, sister! What's up, you guys? I hope you guys are having a beautiful day today because I know I am, because I'm back and I'm fishy. Hey, hey, hey! Y'all know what day it is today, and y'all see this mic in my hand, and y'all know the mic is unplugged. Every time y'all see me with the mic and the mic don't got its tuck in, y'all know that today is another what? Another episode of the Kiki with Kiki. Hey, what's up, sisters? Oh my God, like this is a fishy day. Okay, honestly, like I kind of like did the most in the intro because I definitely, this isn't anything special from any of the other ones, but I just feel like my last video was my very first true crime video, and so we got to talk about that. Can we get a round of applause? Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was nervous. As you okay, bro? I didn't realize how fast I was talking because I feel okay. I hate people who talk like this. I feel like I talk like that on the regular, so I feel like I have to be doing the most. I talk like this and nobody really show. I feel like I have to talk like that for anybody to feel like I'm not slow. But no, sometimes you just need to take your time because when I tell y'all that video, when took me forever to film it, okay? Literally 3 hours worth of footage, and it was only a 27-minute video. You know why? Because the other 2 hours and a half, stutters, all stutters. I was stuttering down, like, girl, it's just embarrassing. And you know, I stutter, look at, there I go, just shut up, just stop talking at this point, you know what I mean? But no, for real though, I was actually so nervous the whole time because I'm like, I don't want to look like I'm literally slow, and I definitely don't want to be on here putting the wrong information out. Like, this is a true crime case. Like, one, not only will they get me sued, and I ain't trying to mess with my money, I ain't trying to be in litigation, okay? But then on top of that, who just wants to be out there loud and wrong? Like, you know, I just can't. No, I'm cool. So I studied the case, and because it was like a newer case, and just because I just didn't know, I don't know my recipe yet on how to get all the information and figuring out how I'm gonna like display it to the public. I'm still on that part. And what's crazy is it was like I did the research and I'm like, okay, no, this seems pretty straightforward. I feel like I can recite this to myself. And then I pressed record on this camera and I acted like I didn't know nothing I was talking about. Oh yeah, hold up. Not me on him. But yeah, no, I felt a little, just a little slow. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that up. We're gonna change that. And yeah, so because I didn't do my intro in that video because it was like a true crime video and we were literally talking about children being, I was just like, I can't get on here and do the most and be screaming and talking about sister, you get it. Who is this? Oh, it's my mom. Ugh. Now she need me to do the most, like, bro. You know what? No, I was gonna redo the whole first part of this, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just get back into where I left off because Monique always messing the motion up. Like, oh my gosh, Monique. Let me stop doing too much on her because, you know what, I'm never ready to talk about it this episode, but when I tell y'all that the health scare is health scaring right now, I'm like, girl, I thought we were past this part of our life. Like, I literally thought that we've marched through the, you know, the trenches of cancer, and it seems like it just found its way back. So, so freaking annoying. It's literally the freaking worst, and it's low-key a little bit worse than it was last time. So y'all keep my mom in your prayers and my family and stuff. You know, we doing what we can, but you know, it would just, it's always good to read the nice comments. Like, I don't know, I get nervous sometimes to come on here and talk about like stuff like that because two things. One, I don't ever want anyone to think that I'm using it as like a form of like clickbait or a form of like, I don't know, like monetization, because baby, the video was gonna be paid for any the fuck way, because one thing about it is I'm either gonna throw a promo somewhere or y'all was already gonna watch the video before I even brought it up, you know what I mean? But yeah, no. And then another thing is people are just weird as hell on the internet. Like, some people literally just don't like me because I'm everything that their fave can't be. And that's not even no shade to nobody. On God in heaven, that's not even shade to nobody. But literally, like, people just be mad at me because I'm real. And that's been my life. Like, that's been my life. It's just no shade. Like, if I'm going to be all the way for real, like, FR, shut the noise up. Literally, that's always been my life. People always been mad because I've always been me. And, you know what, for a very long time, you know, next tangent, but one thing I've noticed about that like, you know, actually, no, wait, go back to the first one, because, bitch, B word, because I'm actually not cussing anymore. I'm really going to start trying not to cuss. So instead of saying the actual words, I'm going to be like, B word and F word, or like, you know, I'm going to be like, B, what the F? What the F did you just say to me, B? Like, I'm going to start talking like that, by the way. Anyways, people are weird on the internet because there was somebody who was like literally like, I don't know, and you can always tell when it's a certain like fan base. Like there's a certain fan base that really doesn't like me because I didn't have to do my, you know, to their fave before. And this is a little bit of shade, not even to their fave, but to the fandom itself, because literally, but they literally just hate me. And so there was, when I had talked about my mom's diagnosis in one video, they have made like a TikTok page and it was like dedicated to like hate for me. Loser, like literally. And then they go, I tagged you in something, and then I didn't even watch the video because I didn't even want to give them the satisfaction of watching it, but I know it had something to do with my mom's like cancer, because they had like words on the screen that were like talking about it, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm not even gonna give you a response. Like literally, people, that's why one thing I've noticed on my journey of being a better person, I've noticed that when you crash out and you give them that like anger and that argument, you don't win. Like you automatically lose. You literally automatically lose. Like it's hard. Like don't get me wrong, there's still times where I want to go ahead and just do it, but it literally is just like, girl, what do I gain from coming to you? Okay? You are a nobody to me. You are a nobody to everybody watching this video. You're literally just a nobody to a nobody. So you're a nobody squared, and I'm just not gonna give you that. Like I'm too much of a real B to do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I try not to talk about it much, but literally it's just like, I don't know, I don't have friends. No, but for real though, like it's just like y'all are my friends. So like I sit here and I talk to y'all about everything, and honestly, like in these, I don't even plan for real what I'm gonna talk about. Like yes, I have my notes app. By the way, let me get that open now. But I have my notes app, and I come in, you know, with topics to help me remember, just in case like the brain just is, we're having like a slow day and the brain fog is brain fogging. But to be honest, like I don't come on here and just plan to talk about anything. Like if y'all haven't been able to tell, I have ADD. So literally it's just like whatever comes to the head at that moment is what we'll be talking about, y'all feel me? And it's very abundant. Speaking of, not abundant, is it abundant that I'm looking for? It's very abundant. It's very abundant. It's very abundant. Ted Bundy and Dundee. I'ma go in and stun it. All these hoes is my, oh! I said no cussing. Is hoe a bad word? You know what? I give up. We're cussing. I already gave up because I just can't do it. It's just because I love to cuss. Like sometimes you gotta cuss. But no, actually no, I'm not gonna give up on myself. You got this, girl. You got this. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do with the cuss words. We're literally just gonna be like, wait, what was I talking about before this? It's very congruent. No. It's very abundant. What word? Y'all correct me in the comments. What word am I looking for? It's very abundant. Why do I keep saying abundant trying to make it work? I think it's very abunctious. Rambunctious. I don't know what I was thinking about, but it's something. It's very something. No, I'm gonna say abundant again. Oh my God. But no, let's get into some of these topics though, because now that I'm really oh, what? I didn't even want to cuss. Like there was not, bro, what? Bro, this is why I literally have to cuss, because I have been trying not to cuss for literally, I kid y'all not, like 15 years. I would never forget, not even, maybe even longer than that. When I was a kid, I remember one time I was cussing, it was like New Year's, and one of my uncle's friends is like, the New Year just started, you already cussing like that. And I'm like, bro, first off, if you got the nerve to let me tell y'all something. If you got the nerve to cuss and be a bad influence in front of children and then be mad when they copy that because they're literally sponges, you're the problem. Like, I don't care, because all y'all did was cuss in front of me and lock me in basements and call me all types of names and think that I wasn't gonna say it back. Like, bro, it used to be, bro, my family's so toxic. That's why I don't even consider my family no more. Like, I got my family and then I got the people I'm related to, because when I built this new family and me and my man get our S together, oh baby, them kids is not about to know their great uncles. They're not, or they aunties, and they none of nope, nope, no, none of that, because I don't like y'all. Okay, y'all are toxic and y'all are raggedy. I hate y'all. Okay, let's get on with these topics. What's going on? Pink Stitch, Lady and Dream. Oh, let me tell you about the dream I had a few days. Wait, let me actually read up on it because Pink Stitch does sound so familiar. Like, oh my gosh, bro. But I'm thinking, wait, what did the lady look like? Making people forget about us. A group of people following us in cars, shooting us twice. Most beautiful sunset ever. Going to, oh my gosh, yes, bro. Let me tell you, and mind you, those are like quick little jot down thoughts that I have from a dream. Had a dream a few days ago. Don't know what's been up. I don't know who got my voodoo doll, but if you could literally stop poking its head and maybe just give it some, if you know what I mean, then we would have a much better time, because literally I've been having the weirdest dreams lately, and it's always revolving around some type of like old friend from the past that, like, even if it's not beef or just somebody old in the past, like, it's just weird. Like, I don't know what that's about, but it literally is just me going back to my great grandpa's house and hanging out with like old friends from out there, or going to a school and seeing old people there. And sometimes it's just like seeing people in settings they've never been a part of, because okay, I had my friends at my grandpa's house, but they were completely disconnected from my school because they lived in a different part of the city than me. But sometimes like them people would be at my school with people that I went to school with, as if they knew each other, and I'm like, what is this? This doesn't feel good. This is Aki. Like, I don't know. But bro, okay, so it was this lady who and I don't know how it happened or why her name was the Pink Stitch lady, but literally it was just and her name wasn't even Pink Stitch lady. She would just be named, like, she would just be chanting Pink Stitch, right? And she would be following us, right? And it was like everywhere we went, she came along, but every time she came along, she brought like ruin to the situation. Like, it just got 10 times worse, right? And she would just be chanting Pink Stitch, Pink Stitch, Pink Stitch. And I'm like, what does that even mean, right? So I'm at my friend's house that's literally like the next door neighbor to my grandpa. And I ain't talked to these people in years. And mind you, every time I have any dream about my great grandpa's house, I go outside and I pass these people's house and I knock on the door and we talk and they let me inside and stuff. And it's always like a weird experience. I don't know. It feels like it's just weird. But anyways, we go into the house and everything was honestly pretty cool. Like, everything gets to going good. And it was this boy, his name is Gus. Okay. It was a lot of white people that I hung around when I was a kid. So, I mean, I'm sure you're not surprised, but a lot of white people. Not that that's wrong, because I also, let me get into that in a second anyway. But me and Gus is in there, and then Gus ends up getting cursed by the Pink Stitch lady because of me. But he's like, bro, like, we're about to get through this together, right? And then we have to like escape, and then there's like this beef. Mind you, Ricky's there too, and there's like this beef. Ricky gets to cussing the people out. They get to trying to fall. Okay, so have y'all ever watched Alice in Borderland, whatever the case is? Have y'all ever seen one of them like ship freight like yards? Like, it's just a bunch of freights, or think one of them like freight boats that carries and imports a bunch of stuff from out the country. Think of that, right? But think of it just like on a dock almost, and it's like a bunch of them like lined up and stacked up like on each other and whatnot. We're running through there, but they have a car, we don't. And I don't know how, but we all got like superpowers. Not superpowers, but we got like some type of inhumane ability to be able to jump hella high, right? And we're like ricocheting from box to box, and they're in this like transformer going hecka fast trying to come get us, right? They're shooting us, but horrible aim, didn't get one lick in. I'm like, damn, like even I would have got me one. There's no shade. Okay, like it's straight headshots over here. But I was just gagging a bit because I'm like, it's scary almost, because we thought we were gonna get shot and we didn't end up getting shot, and then they found us twice, and then I was trying to hide, and then I was like peeking over to see if they found me. Then they found me because I was peeking over to see if they found me, and it was just a lot. And yeah, girl, I don't know, my dreams is getting weird. And then then there was another part of the dream where I'm with my cousin, mind you, another person who's not in my life no more. If y'all don't know about that tea, about the cousin tea, then baby, you ain't been here long enough, because listen, if you know, you know. Okay? If you know, you know. Hey, IYK. Hey, IYK. Okay, but no, for real though. Why was me and my cousin, like, apparently we lived in like the same like neighborhood, or maybe she like lived with us now or something. I don't know what happened, but we was sitting there and we were like in this raggedy hood ass neighborhood. It was so ghetto, so ratchet, but it was like comforting in a sense because it was ratchet, but it was like definitely a sense of community in the neighborhood. And then I look up in the sky and the most beautiful purple sunset like literally brought me to tears in my dream. And I know that I was crying in real life because when I woke up there was tear marks on my pillow. Like, it was the most beautiful sunset ever. I wish I would have been able to get a picture or draw it somehow, but I don't know what it looked like. But think of like think of that one painting by that one man who died like 240 years ago or whatever, like maybe 1,000 years ago. I don't know, Van Gogh, I think his name is, or No. I was gonna say Anne Frank, but that's a whole nother book. That's a whole nother piece of literature. Whatever the case is, yeah, no, think of that, but purple in like real life, and it was literally so beautiful. And I don't know, girl. I was literally just Napoleon Dynamite. No, that's not. Whoever y'all comment the artist I'm thinking about. Oh, today is not a good day. I don't know why. Every time I get on here, I get tired, and the brain fog just comes and kills me. But you know, it was a raggedy dream, and I was like, bro, see my cousin. It was just. It's always raggedy when she's in my dreams too. I think she might be my bad omen. Like, let me find out she putting bad juju on me. It's no shade because every time I got a dream about her, it's always something crazy going on in the world. There's always less and less chicken nuggets being sold. I'm starting to put things together. Anyways, by the way, for the white people who follow me, I want y'all to know that it is an open space. I do not hate white people. I grew up around white people, and I love all people, okay? I could never just hate a race. That's kind of like weird to me, but I don't know. I just feel like y'all's people got a lot going on. So do mine, but I feel like a big result of a lot of races, like problems, comes from white people. So when y'all get like little jokes from me, don't think just don't take it personal. Just consider me talking about the other white people, okay? Because I love y'all. Anyway, so let's get into this. So y'all remember I made that mukbang, right? And in that mukbang was like one of the very first, not very first mukbangs I made on this channel, but one of the very first mukbangs I made, I feel like in December-ish. And y'all know there was this creator who got in my face on Twitter, on Z. And when I tell you that she has been getting her lashings this week on TikTok, and I've loved every single moment of it. I cannot lie. Now, I'm not on anybody's side because apparently the person who accused her is also doing some like weird, like just racist stuff. And I don't care who you're beefing with. If you're a racist or you're like a weirdo and you're just got like, I don't know, I just can't. Like I just can't get behind it. I don't care who you are, but I'm definitely gonna sit there and enjoy the tea and watch the carnage. Like I'm not gonna ever sit here and lie, you know what I mean? And here's my thing. Niche. Can I call you Niche? What is going on, sister? Pretending to be pregnant so you can go back and sleep with this man again? Not crazy. And then my thing is, what makes you think like, I don't know, because from what I've learned throughout the internet and my time on the internet is that when a man find out that, well, not everyone, because we got some stand-up men out there, but you know what I mean, for the part of the internet that I feel like this has got into, and just the part of the internet that's usually more like promoted in your face, once you get pregnant, he don't want nothing to do with you. Like what? Like let's not act like ain't S daddies don't exist. Like bro, these N-words are literally not even just black boys, but I mean like these N-words as in just these boys period are literally sent from the pits of hell themselves. So I don't know what your idea was of trying to promote that you were pregnant, fake pregnant mind you, literally trying to go over there and get some more D from him as if he was gonna drop it in your pee. Okay, now I'm just adding a cuss word just to say so I could do the acronyms. I'm sorry, but no, for real though, like I just so confused about that whole situation because Niche. Can I call you Niche? All right, bet. So it just seems like you're crashing out. And what's so funny is I saw a TikTok that she had made, and it was basically like, I'm not going to ever chase anybody. If I feel like you're gonna do this to me, then I'm gonna, and mind you, you know she had the blue contacts in. So if you ever feel like you're gonna do that to me, then I'm gonna move where I'm wanted, and you're gonna be regular. And girl, Miss Lizard. Can I call you Miss Lizard? I don't think that you understand that we have finally caught whiff of your BS. And you know what? Mind you, this all started because I called her a COON word because she was saying that she would follow Trump or she would support Trump if he brought TikTok back. Mind you, any person of color, black, Indian, Japanese, this or that, if you wear blue contacts and never have your natural hair out and you always got it bone straight, I'm side-eyeing you. I'm sorry. So I'm really, you don't even got the enough ethnicity to even afford to make that joke. Like for real, your wallet is crunched up, sister. So I need you to go ahead and just stop making jokes like that. And then she got the nerve to talk about some, you out of all people calling me stupid. And I'm like, I didn't call you stupid. That's how you feel. So if you knew how to read, then you would da da baka kaka shakala, amaka haka laka nakasha, amba shaka bakala. Cause what? Like, why are you talking to me? But no, let me stop because I feel like I'm treachery into my messy era. So let me stop. I'm just, throwing jokes out there. But you're also crazy for trying to dox somebody. Like what? Miss Lizard. Can I call you Miss Lizard? Okay, great. I just feel like calling or faking a pregnancy, then trying to dox them, and then mind you, you feeling it too much, meeting people on Riot. I don't know what Riot is, but apparently it's like an exclusive dating app, and honestly, it's probably never that exclusive. You get a referral code, and there's probably about 25,000 people in LA who got the same code as you. Calm down, okay? Uka shakalaka nakaba. Next, let's talk about tipping culture, because here's my thing. I believe everybody needs to be tipped, and I don't know what prompted me to think about this. I was just I was on the toilet, and I was just sitting there thinking, like, it had to have been like a video or something that like gagged me. I forget what it was, but basically it was another topic about tipping, or another topic about just DoorDash. That's what it was. This lady was mad on Twitter because this person was mad on Twitter because the DoorDasher said to come out and get it. And no shade, that would irritate me too. I literally pay a transfer fee and a service fee and a this fee and a that fee for you to bring your A-word to the store through the drive-thru, pick up my meal and bring it to me. And yes, I'm talking like it's a, what word am I looking for? Like a necessity, but it's not. Like, yes, I understand it's a privilege, but at the end of the day, this money is a privilege too. And I just spend it to have something easier made for me. You know what I mean? Like, so I understand what they're saying. I would be mad too. And the people in the comments like, go get your own car, then get a car if you don't want DoorDashers and da-da. First off, bitch, let me tell you, B-word, let me tell you about this high horse that y'all get on. I'm about to knock it in its hoofs in a second because y'all have absolutely lost the plot. Like, this is what kills me about people who come up and bat for like delivery drivers and stuff without really taking notice to the context of the situation. Because two things. The very first thing be like, these people are doing stuff for you and they're underpaid. And yes, I'm very appreciative of that. And that's why me personally, I always throw a good tip in there. Like, I'm going to tip you because I know you don't play. Like, I know you don't play, mind you. But I also, like, when I find out people don't tip DoorDashers or they tip them like nothing, I don't be mad at all, because literally, why do I have to be like, we all make no money. We all making a short amount of money, but I gotta be making even more. I gotta spend even more of the money that I don't make just because somebody else is doing a job that they chose. Now, mind you, let me cook for a second, because before y'all think that I'm trying to justify not tipping, you're wrong. You're all the way wrong. Just sit there and let me cook before you sit there and make that comment. Anyways, you make the order, the food's already $15, okay? On top of that $15, you gotta pay a delivery fee, you got a tip, and you got the service fee from the app, and they always got that extra fee. I don't know what it is, but there's like another extra fee that's added in there. And then it's just like, if you don't want the delivery fee, you gotta pay a subscription to the app. We don't got no money. Like, literally, it be the apps. If that would really be the main culprits. But why, like in this situation that is brought up, I paid you to do a service, and now you're telling me to come out and do it this way. It's one thing if I gave you bad instructions and you couldn't find your way inside, but you're just literally not coming in to find it because you don't feel like it. Like, no, that's not how this works. Like, you got a job and you have a responsibility. Like, at the end of the day, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? And don't be like, well, it's DoorDash, I'm taking it so serious. Oh, really? Okay, so now if I use that mindset, if that person would use that mindset, like, okay, it's DoorDash, I don't gotta pay you, it's only DoorDash, I'm not taking it serious, it's just DoorDash, y'all would be tripping. Mind you, I say all this because the same people who be like, y'all need to tip these drivers and tip these people and tip this, don't even give money to homeless people. Y'all be the same people like, I'm not giving him $1 so he can spend it on crack. What crack are you buying with $1? Like, actually, like, can you be so for real? And then it just be like, why do you care what they buy with it? Like, just spare the $1. Like, what? You care about people not making money so much, and then you literally meet someone who does not make no money, and now it's all these excuses. You think, you know why? Because you have this superiority complex, and if we really want to get into it, that's really what it comes down to. But see, I feel like the complex works on two different sides of the coin. When it's DoorDashers, for some reason you guys go to the head side, and now y'all fighting up for these people, and it's this and it's that, and you think you better than the person who's ordering the food. But when it's a homeless person's outside the car, like, spare some change, what do y'all get to doing? Y'all get to talking like, oh, so he can go buy some drugs with it. I ain't giving him no money. I don't give homeless people money because I'll get them some food, and then y'all don't even do that. So you know what? I'm done. You know the day I stopped giving homeless people food, okay, in LA, was when that homeless person threw the food at me. I bought them McDonald's and they threw that S back at me. On God, I for like 2 years, I didn't give nobody nothing. I didn't even care if I had, cause I don't keep change. So I'm like, bro, what? There was this one time where one of them had a phone and he was like, can you cash app me? I was like, shit, okay, S word, I'll cash app you, because why would I not? Like, I already got the funds right there. But I'm not buying no food for nobody. You can take this $5 bill and hopefully it makes something shake for you. If they ask for food, then I will get them some food, but like, they never ask for food. So like, I never get them food, but yeah. Tipping culture blows me. Like, y'all irritate me. Now, that only applies to this situation. As far as like waiters and servers and dervers and clervers and shervers and nervers, like, no, they all need to get, no, tip them, please. Hey, oh my gosh, y'all, why in the friggity frack did this man get killed by his GF? And I'm just literally gagging because, okay, apparently they found this, it's a African-American male, and his girlfriend is a woman of Caucasian descent, and she apparently shot him. And this is my thing. It's sad that we lost another black man. Just period. It's sad that we lost a man, period. It doesn't even have, even if he was not black, I'd be like, it sucks that someone literally just basically got killed in a DV assault, because that's sad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, someone losing their life because of a domestic violence case within a relationship, that's just so sad. Like, it's just really, really, it's really terrible. And so, you know, my heart goes out because I'm an empath, but then the sympathy that I have for that person is gone, because then I find out that they're online talking about some, I would much rather F word, you know what I mean? A dog than a black woman, and the dog still gotta be white? Oh, so fur don't matter either. You don't care if it's skin or fur. Oh, okay, so you're sick. Let me tell you. This case is strikingly similar to that man who passed away like a few years ago because his OF girlfriend was literally like abusing him, and then she ended up, you know, and it was just like, for me, it's just so funny how your gripe is always with black women or just women of color, period. It's always women of color. And the ones who really don't care about y'all, and the ones who really literally want y'all D-worded, that's not crazy to you. And then now look it, and then the family talking about some, now black people don't want to have support for him, man, talking about some, because he's in a relationship, an interracial relationship. What happened to brotherhood? What happened to sisterhood? What happened to community? Oh really? Well, apparently he didn't want us in his business, so you know what, him and that bullet wound can have a good time in hell, because I'm not paying no attention to it. Deuces. And yeah, that's what y'all get. That's what, now you know what, no, I'm not gonna say that. That's not what you get, because now I'm trying to be mean, and that's not nice. And honestly, that's not even how I feel about the situation. Genuinely, if you ask me, without me even trying to be funny, like, I'm gonna be real for a second. So let's tuck up. You know what? I need to turn that AC off, because it's like right above me, and I'm literally chilly. But how I personally feel about it is sad that he lost his life due to something so tragic, and it really does suck that those tweets of his arose, because it would be good to have some type of support. Because I think in the bigger picture is we need to stop and protect black men. Like, we need to protect black men, just period, and men, period, because I feel like there's also another like big discrepancy that men can't be in abusive relationships, and that's just not true. Like, men can be abused just as much as women can be abused. Unfortunately, it just seems like the men are, it just, not even unfortunately, unfortunately, I don't know, like, I'm trying to say the right thing so I don't get canceled, but you know what I mean, unfortunately, it's just like more men abuse more women, so obviously it looks like men are the aggressors, which I'm not even gonna take that away, they kind of are. So, you know, but that, like I said, there's different situations for different things, you know what I mean? Different people got different things going on, but with this particular situation, it's like, why would you want a community of people that your brother or your nephew or your son hated to support him when all he did was bring down this community. Like, let's pretend like he was Indian and he was talking about Indian girls, or let's pretend like he was like Mexican, he was talking about Mexican girls. Y'all would have a problem, like y'all would have a fit. And I only bring up these races not because I'm singling out these specific races, like I've seen them say something, but just because it's like I try to put a perspective for everybody who isn't black to understand how we feel. Because another thing that I see on the internet is like, oh, black people are always making everything about race. Like, no, it's not even about that, but it just sucks to be hated by literally everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just sucks, like, and then what's crazy is when I was growing up and I finally found out about what, like, racism was, I'm like, okay, it must only be white people that hate black people. And then to grow up and find out that it's white people and a lot of other minorities too, it's like, oh, okay, well then, I guess just F me then, huh? So, yeah, I feel bad to an extent, but I don't feel bad enough to like cry about it or donate to a GoFundMe. Next. Okay, so we're gonna talk about family trauma. This is gonna be a shorter episode, no shade, because I don't really have much to talk about. Let's talk about some family trauma though, am I right? Okay, great. So when I was in Seattle, there was one thing that I noticed that I really could not get behind, and it was like, there's a certain family member in my family who is literally the mess. Like, if y'all think I'm messy, let me tell y'all, let me put in perspective why I'm the way I am. My family is literally like Gotham City people. Like, that's the only way I can describe them. When I was younger, we had a situation where I don't want to name the family member. I literally don't want to name like relations because I don't want it to get back to anybody. There was someone in my family who robbed me. Okay, let's just put it in very, very simple terms, and I'm gonna really water down the situation. They robbed me, and they broke into my property. As you know what? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say it. One of my family members broke into our house like 4 different times, like really 2 different times, but like I feel like they attempted at least 4. So, anyways, they robbed it. First time they got caught, they played it off. Second time they got caught, they got away, right? But then they left their homegirl inside the house, and their homegirl got that ass tore up, like literally tore off the bone. This person has not been allowed to talk to my family, and when I first, okay, mind you, when I was a kid and I first found out, that there was even beef and there was even smoke because this particular family member used to live with us. Matter of fact, used to live with us, and then for some reason stopped living with us. But I'm a kid, so I'm not paying attention to stuff like that. And one day I was getting picked up from daycare, and my mom gets out the car and parks behind this family's car. And I'm like, oh my God, like there's I haven't seen them in so long. Let me get out. My mom was like, no. And you know, you could just tell by the tone. And bro, when you grow up, you know the looks that your mom gives you, and based off her aura, when you can and cannot play with her. And that was the moment when I was like, no, I can't play with her. I stay in the car. I watch her get out the car, open up the door. I'm like, dang, she's so excited. She opened up the door for this person. Beat the ass of the family member who robbed us. Mind you, this is before I knew they robbed us, right? So I'm in the back seat. Mind you, this is low-key kind of traumatizing because I'm in the back seat watching it, and I'm literally like, and I just start crying. My mom gets in the car, I'm crying. She's yelling at me like, why are you crying? Da-da-da-da. Then my grandma calls the car. My grandma's on the speaker. Oh, no, yeah, I can say that. Okay, so then my grandma calls the car, and mind you, you see how I just thought I just told too much business? Bro, grandma calls the car. Grandma's on the speakerphone, mind you. So I hear my grandma mad as hell, and she's like, why would you do that to this person? And my mom was like, literally, why are you calling me mad? Like, da-da-da-da. And I was just like, bro, confused, not knowing what happened. We get to my godparents' house, because that's just where it happened. That's where my stepdad happened to be at the time. We go to my godparents' house, and my mom tells the story to them, and then she mentions that I cried in the back, and my stepdad was like, you over there crying about this, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, bro, why am I getting, he was mad at me for crying. Like, mind you, I'm only a boy. Like, not even just me being literally a boy, like my gender, but I'm only a little kid. So, mind you, no context to what's going on. And this is another thing about family trauma that blows me. This is just my family trauma and really the black family trauma. Or you know what, like I said, I'm not going to call it black family trauma because everybody deals with certain stuff. I'm going to call it the struggle. We're just going to call it the POC struggle, okay? The POC family struggle is literally parents believing that they are better than the kids, and then believing that the kids don't get to have an explanation for anything, no matter if what they witnessed was literally sick or if they are living through something that's literally sick. And so they sit there and tell you because I said so, and then the kids sitting there confused, and that one builds distrust, but then 2, it's just like, girl, like, I'm sitting here not knowing what to do, and then when I react with emotions that are literally quite healthy and should be happening, y'all yell at me, and now I'm sitting there confused, and I never ever want to have emotions in front of y'all, and then I grow up and I hate y'all, and then y'all wonder why. Just clocking it a little bit, but yeah, I was just sitting there and I'm just thinking about that situation, like, bro, this person, the family member who like robbed us, is literally always the problem, like always been the problem. And we weren't even allowed to talk to them for, like I said, years. Like literally, like if we got caught talking to that person for like, I think maybe like 10 years after, it was us in the belt. Like my family was not playing. My mom low-key tried to like sneak us over there, and like my mom tried to invite this person back in her life. And you know what, at the time I used to be like, period, as you should, because like what, why is, because it would be like my stepdad basically saying like, no, you are not allowed to talk to this person. And I would be irritated because I'm like, bro, just because y'all got beef with her don't mean I gotta have beef with her. Like she ain't done nothing to me. But mind you, at this point, like I said, I didn't even know that she had, and the plot thickens. Because now I just exposed the gender. Well, you know what? Let me just stop there then. Anyways, this person literally is just a drunken mess, a drunken abusive mess to their child and the people around them. And literally because of their bad problems, their bad decisions, they literally almost got another family member of mine, their kids. And luckily my other family members' kids weren't there, but if they were there, which they used to always be there, they just happened not to be there in this particular situation, would have been two, because the person that they were dating ran into the apartment that they were in looking for the family member who robbed us. For them, when I say them, I mean the family member who robbed us. You guys just kind of keep up. The person that they were messing with ran into the apartment looking for them. The apartment that they, mind you, shared with the family members I just named to you, and had all of them at gunpoint. And I wish I was lying. Like, if there was one thing I would ever lie about, it would never be this. Like, I wish I was lying. Then this person got the nerve to literally be traumatizing their kid. And I remember I literally had this whole breakdown on like my story on my spam, because I was just like, I hate seeing children in bad situations and they feel hopeless. And it's just like, I can't do nothing, because I have one of those families where it's just like, you don't listen to no one around you. I don't care. I'm your parent. You listen to me. And it sucks. And this is what I mean by black family trauma. My family members being so ready to accept this person back into her life, even the person that almost, mind you, the person, we gonna call them Auntie, because at this point it's pretty clear it's an auntie, right? My auntie literally, you know what, should I even say that? It's too late, I already said it, I'm not editing it out. My auntie literally has started arguments with my family member who almost got, because he brought up how she be like, she low-key be making problems, because literally, why am I even in this situation and you're still making those same problems, and now I'm trying to say this without saying too much information. Now the people around you that are suffering directly from your decisions are going through that same path, and you got the nerve to tell me about something and you can't even get your own stuff right, which was literally 100% right. And this auntie is drunk, and literally cussed them out twice on their birthday. Twice, not even on the same birthday. Once 1 year on their birthday, then the very next year on their birthday, and now they're all friends again. And it's just like, for me, I can't do it. Like, and I don't understand why my mom or the other family member or like just anybody except this person's like literal kid wants to have a relationship with this person, because you expect a kid to want to have a relationship with their parent, but you would never expect that from somebody who is a grown adult that knows right from wrong. Like, I just can't. And this is what I mean by the black, like, I'd be ready to cut anybody off. I don't care who you are, how long I know you. You got one time to really sit there and do me dirty, and you got to go and you got to get further. Like, I'm gonna try, like, now I'm a lot better at setting boundaries, so before it even gets to that point, we have a healthy conversation, and if you can't learn from there, you know, if you can't get right, you get left. But them, no. And this auntie wanted to see me so bad when I was in Seattle, and I was like, no, I don't like her. Like, I don't want, and everyone was like, wait, for real, why? And I gave them reasons, and they're like, oh, well, you know, like, she's working on herself. She's been through a lot. So the fuck am I? What? Like, I just can't stand it. I can't stand the trope of, we got so much going on, and this person got so much going on, and they done been through so much. Like, you don't think I've been through so much? Y'all raised me. So I've been through just damn near as much as y'all. But because y'all grew up homeless and poor, I gotta have a problem. My problems don't be as bad because I had parents who actually had to get out there in the mud and do something. I didn't ask for y'all to do that. I didn't ask to be born. Y'all was supposed to do that. So, yeah, that was a really crazy take, but honestly, I'm not taking anything back. I'm not transferring anything back. Or not transferring anything. Sorry, I just got a text. I'm not taking anything back. I literally feel like that passionately. And usually I'd be like trying not to talk about family business if it like involves too many other people and it's not really my story. But to be honest, like, I am directly affected by y'all. So yes, I'm gonna talk about my trauma, and as long as no one finds out that it's y'all, then that's that. And if y'all feel some type of way, if y'all are watching this and you feel some type of way about me talking about you, maybe what you should do is clean up your act. Thank you. And yeah, we're gonna end this here. I don't really have anything much else to talk about. Let me try this. Oh no, I do have something to talk about actually. When I tell you that consumerism has beat me once again, It has, because let me tell you, I have fallen through the rabbit hole of coloring TikTok, and I have not been able to get out since. And one thing about it is when I'm obsessed with something and I'm fixated on something, that's the bop until I'm not fixated on it anymore. And I bought the coloring books, all the cozy coloring books, not all of them, but like 4 cozy coloring books, the practice book, the oohoo markers. I bought the oohoo like fine tip pens. I got the little paper liners for the bag so like it won't bleed through. And yeah, no, I got all types of stuff. What else did I get? I know I got some other stuff. Oh, the white gel pens, the black gel pens. Like, I got literally everything that I need to be successful, and I'm gonna have literally the best time. And honestly, what I think I'm gonna do is for like moments when like this, when I have like shorter episodes, I don't really have much to talk about for the Kiki with Keekees, I think I'll just turn it into like a draw with me. Like, these videos are meant to be for us to get closer and us to literally just talk and vibe and I don't know, just chill and decompress, because the week in life is just it's too stressful. And it feels good for me to come out here and talk to y'all, because I know that I can't see y'all, but like I can feel y'all staring at me. Like, I literally love y'all so freaking much. So yeah, I would love to do that, and maybe I'll start doing it where I get on live on like TikTok and do more. If y'all have noticed, I've been a lot more active on TikTok. I've been posting the gym content. My booty is in so much pain, but I just know that means because it's getting fatter. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start coloring. Do you see how I had to throw that ass in there? Oh my gosh, let me stop cussing again. We're gonna work on it. Every time I say a cuss word, I need like a swear jar. Y'all think I should get one? Y'all know I don't keep no cash though. Where am I gonna put the money at? But no, what else is I gonna say about coloring? I got everything down, and I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna have one angle of me talking to y'all, and then another angle with like my phone or something with me coloring, and I'll try to put that in there. But see, I don't know, because when I'm coloring, I know I'm just gonna want to sit there and just shut up. I'm not even gonna want to be talking for real. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna definitely do like coloring and stuff with the Patreon mobsters. So if you guys would like to join the Patreon, the link is in the description. It's $5.25. It's a monthly thing, but you know what? Like, I think it's pretty much worth it. I'm always on there watching movies with them. Today, literally, as soon as I get off the phone with y'all in like 20 minutes, I have to play Minecraft with them. Not have to, but like I'm gonna play some Minecraft with them. We're gonna play some Minecraft, some Fortnite. We're gonna be watching Pixar movies while we play, and yeah, it's gonna be a really fun experience. We watch movies like at least once a week, if not once a week. If we miss 1 week, then we're watching like baddies or something. If we do miss a movie week, then we'll just watch 2 the next week. Like, that's usually just what we do, because we fly and we young and we lit. But yeah, join the Patreon. If you don't have enough money to join the Patreon, but I still want to get closer with y'all, I did make a public Discord server that'll also be in the description. So go ahead and join the public Discord. I'm in there, like, not as often, but like I'm still in there. And by the way, shout out to all the new public server girlies. Ren, sister, I peeped you. Okay, Ren, she always got my key. Like, I love her. There's A. There's who the fuck else is in there? K. Dylan. Mama, your rappers sound faker than Dylan. Murder them. Epic competition already, murder them. Who else is in there? There's K, Dylan, Ren. There's too many of y'all. Y'all know I got ADD. I promise I love every single one of y'all. I gotta look at y'all names and I'll be like, oh yeah, this person too. But yeah, anyways, catch y'all later. I'll catch y'all on the flip side, never on the dip side. If they talking mess, we gonna hit them with the stick side. Hey! I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all next time. Appreciate y'all. 100 times kisses on both cheeks. Bye.